Hello and welcome to GP Nuggets TV, home of the Grants Pass Nuggets American Legion Youth Baseball Team. For over 70 years, youth baseball. You can watch select Nuggets games here on GrantsPassNuggets.com. GP Nuggets TV is brought to you by Fields Ace Home Hardware Center, by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon Sanitation, by BIMART, by Oregon California Supply, by Les Schwab Tires, by Mox Auto Sales, Robco Incorporated, the Can-Do Company, by Riverside Ready Mix, and by MyCircleK.com. GP Nuggets TV is produced by HVTV1 Student News with producer Josh Eldridge and J. Ray Sports. Enjoy GP Nuggets TV.
Welcome everybody to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We're back for more, bringing you to the nightcap of this doubleheader between the Grants Pass Nuggets and the Eugene BIMART Challengers. Of course, here the Nuggets traveling on the road. You see here Swede Johnson Stadium on the campus of North Eugene High School, home of the Highlanders, and of course the BIMART Eugene Challengers. We get set for the second game here, just about ready for first pitch. Come to you right on time. Grants Pass stole the first game on the road 11-5, led by Cam Allison, the starting pitcher. Fantastic job by him to get the game started. Did a great job actually on the mound. Pitched all 7 innings. Again, it was 11-5, 5 runs given up by Allison, but still able to lead the troops behind him as the Nuggets were able to score 11 runs. As we get straight into this one on the mound for Eugene, number 31, Damian Carrion Eboa. Eboa facing Nick Bastendorf, second baseman, starting for Grants Pass. Bring you the full Riverside Ready Mix starting lineups for the Grants Pass Nuggets. Starting off is Nick Bastendorf. You see him in the plate right there, hitting a ground ball over to second baseman Edwards. It gets past him into right field for a leadoff base hit by Nick Bastendorf. Great way to start off the evening for him. Following Nick Bastendorf is going to be Bennett Rogers in right field. Hitting third, left fielder Vinny Savolta. Tyler Runn in center field, hitting fifth. Trey Froge at third base. Cade Kissel at shortstop, hitting seventh. Pitcher Nate Morgan. In your 8th spot is Cade King, and then rounding out the Nuggets batting order is Josh Robbins behind the plate. Nick Bastendorf getting this game started, like I said, with a single. That one eating Edwards up at second base, but again now Eboa facing Bennett Rogers. Rogers went 4 for 4 in the first game, had 5 plate appearances, and one of those was a walk. So 5 for 5 for getting on base, but 4 base hits for Bennett Rogers. Just absolutely on fire, hoping to continue that here into the nightcap. And runner on first base, no outs to begin the game for Grants Pass. Now on a fly ball. Left field, Morgan under it, fighting the sun, makes the catch, out number 1. That'll bring up left fielder Vinny Savolta. First game for him, 3 for 5, couple base knocks and a double, 3 RBIs for him on the day so far. Fresh start in this one, though, and he takes strike 1. Eboa comes set from the stretch. Again, Bastendorf on first. Here's the pitch. That one right down the pipe. Zavolta just laid on it. Gets fouled off behind the plate. Again, this is game 2 of the doubleheader here in Eugene. First one, of course, like I said, went to the Nuggets, winning 11-5 here in Eugene. Now on a curveball, ground ball back to Eboa. The throw to short is high. It ends up in center field. Both runners going to stay put. Throwing error by the pitcher, Eboa, allows Vinny Zavolta to get on first base. Brings up center fielder number 11, Tyler Rund. As I was saying, though, Area 4 matchup, league still very much up for grabs. Bring you the full Area 4 standings. And they go like this. Number 1 on top of it all is the Lithia Dodge Medford Mustang, 6-2, 24-8 overall. They played tagging up was Nick Bastendorf to third after the flyout by Tyler Rund. 2 outs. That brings up Trey Froge. Okay, so Medford on top, followed by the Willamette Valley Titans, 5-3. Next, the Roseburg Dock Stewards, 5-4, 16-13 overall. Tied in the 4 spot are these two teams, both 4-5, 17-4. Of course, these two teams I'm referring to the Challengers and the Nuggets, you see right here on gpnuggetstv.com. And then rounding out the division, Klamath Falcons, they're 2-7. Zavolta takes off. Oh, and he just barely slides in there. Gets in there with a steal. Trey Froge, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position here. A prime opportunity for the Nuggets to strike first in this one. That one fouled off. Roseburg and Klamath playing tonight as well. They're getting started with their second game, the first game of 2 there. Roseburg topped Klamath 11-6. I believe that was Roseburg's 11th home win in a row. Fantastic job defending their home turf. Two balls, 1 strike, the count to Trey Froge. Here's the pitch from Aboa. That one's flied out. It will land foul. Two balls, 2 strikes now. There on the mound you see Eboa. Found himself in a little bit of trouble here in the first, but no real damage done yet, is still scoreless, but 2 runners in scoring position here with 2 outs. Again, game 2, the doubleheader. This is a nightcap. We'll be playing under the lights just soon enough. Now on a ground ball, gonna get through. They're waving him around to go home. And he gets in there safely. Zavolta and Bastendorf come around. Trey Froge, an RBI single. Brings up Cade Kissel, runner on first base now. 2 outs. Nuggets get out ahead 2-0. That one chopped to third base. White comes up with it. The throw on to first is going to be in time to end the inning, but not before the Nuggets scoot across 2 runs to open up this ball game. 2 RBI single by Trey Froge to get the Nuggets started. Stay tuned for the bottom half of the first inning. You're watching the GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Mox Auto Sales. Mock Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars. At Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass, they bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox and service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix for your summer home improvement projects. If you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix. 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. Box Auto.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We'll get you a good look of Nate Morgan, the guy who's going to be throwing the baseball for the Nuggets here in Game 2. Right-hander from Grants Pass High School, looking to help the Mustangs take 2 on the road against Eugene. Boy, that would be incredibly important.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint.
Apologies for the interruptions. We're back on GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Leadoff hitter for the Eugene BIMART Challengers, Trent Keeler, got on by a hit by pitch, and now it is Keller Edwards, second baseman for Eugene. Again, Nate Morgan on the mound. We'll give you a good look at him here because couldn't bring it to you before. There he is, the right-hander from Grants Pass. Runner at first, no outs. That one for Morgan. Line into right field. They're going to hold Keeler at second. So runners at first and second with no outs here in the first.
The first baseman, number 24, Cole Wilkinson.
Brings up Cole Wilkinson. Will give you the rest of the Riverside Ready Mix starting lineups for Eugene. After Cole Wilkinson, it is the number 4 hitter, Peyton Bracey, in the designated hitter. Charlie up to Grave at catcher. Dustin White at third base, hitting 7th. John Prescott in right field. Number 12, Griffin Lavaslar in center field. And Cal Morgan in left, hitting 9th. Nate Morgan curveball, hit on the ground, going to get past King. Bassendorf stops it and gets it out at first. Good positioning by Bassendorf. Runners move up, but out of gate. So Edwards and Keeler, second and third. That brings up Peyton Bracey. That one to Bracey, fly ball. Rogers catches it. Throw home is late, and the throw to third is late, so everyone advances Eugene. Going to get their first run on the board here.
The catcher, number 30, Charlie Updegrave.
Brings up Charlie Updegrave, catcher. Big left-handed hitter. Pitched last game. Nuggets mounted a big 3-run 7th inning against him in Game 1. That one swung on and missed from Morgan. One run gets across for Eugene so far here in the bottom of the first inning off of a hit and sacrifice fly from Gracie. Now a ground ball going to get past the glove of Bassendorf into center field. Don't touch the camera and then back away from it, please, because it's confusing me.
Put your footboard down. You don't need that.
I understand, but don't do this and then back away when a play happens.
Get it a little tighter, though.
Okay.
The third baseman, number 19, Preston White.
Work on the video.
Okay. Preston White in the box for Eugene, third baseman. Really up to grade after that RBI single. 2-2 your score on the BIMART scoreboard. Two hits in this inning for Eugene so far. That one misses. Nate Morgan from Grants Pass, a guy we saw pitch a few times over there. Pitched very well in the high school level. Not a lot of run support from those cavemen, but hopefully now he can get some as he walks Preston White.
The right fielder, number 16, Jonathan Prescott.
Brings up right fielder Jonathan Prescott, number 7 hitter in the lineup. Eugene doing some damage here. Morgan comes set, runners on first and second. That one gets in there. Here's the starting third baseman, Trey Froge. So move over to shortstop. We'll find Cade Kissel. There he is right there. Over at second base, going to be Nick Bassendorf, and in your screen right there is Cade King. Bring you the outfield starting lineups in just a few seconds. No one gets in there from King, 1-2 the count. I want a curveball in the dirt. Robbins keeps it in front of him. Great job. That's Josh Robbins behind the plate. We'll give you the defensive outfield. Out there, Vinny Savolta in left. In center field, there's Tyler Rund. That one fouled off. Then in right field is Bennett Rogers. Kind of blends in with the BIMART sign back there. We'll try to give him a closer look. There he is. There's Rogers. Shadows forming in front of home plate, and that makes it ever so tougher for the hitter to grab a hold of that baseball. That one chopped down to first. King comes up with it, brings it to the bag for the third and final out of the inning.
For the challengers, 2 runs, 2 hits.
Eugene pushes across 2 off of 2 hits. Nate Morgan. And back to the dugout after a 2-run inning. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Mox Auto Sales. Mock Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars. At Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass, they bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox. And service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix. For your summer home improvement projects, if you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix. 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV Live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We'll give you a grand look at good old Swede Johnson Stadium here in North Eugene High School. 320 out to that left field pole. Move over to center field. 390 to dead center. Then 330 over here to the right field pole. Due up this inning for the Nuggets is going to be pitcher Nate Morgan. First baseman Cade King. And catcher Josh Robbins. They're going to try to pull back ahead as Eugene was able to match them in the first inning. There he is, Nate Morgan, stepping into the batter's box. He takes ball one. Nate Morgan in the first game didn't make too much noise, but there was a fly out to the second baseman, Edwards. One down.
The first baseman, number 21,
Cade King, a guy who didn't play in the first game even, looking to make his stake in this road trip. Do some damage against Eugene. Again, this isn't the last time these teams will meet as we flip around and head back home to Grants Pass tomorrow for 2. We'll do our best to bring you the nightcap of that doubleheader. But why don't you come on down to the All Sports Park in Grants Pass. Join us for Game 1 there live as Cade King gets a one-out single. Good way to start a ball game for King, a guy who is notoriously streaky both on the mound and at the plate. One of those other guys from the Nuggets who maybe hitting a little bit of a mid-season wall and trying to get it back going. As again, this is Game 10 of the 20-game league season for the Area 4 Conference. As Josh Robbins makes his way to the batter's box, he takes strike one. Move to first to King. King not exactly known for his wheels, but doesn't make a lot of mistakes on the base paths either. It's one thing, might have a little bit of bias myself, but playing first base myself in my days of when I was playing first basemen tend to be very good on the base paths, very smart players, just because we're manning a base all day. We know what runners' tendencies are. We know what kind of moves to look for from a pitcher, is doing it ourselves for so many pitches a game. Cade King, another one of those guys. 2 balls, 1 strike to Josh Robbins, the catcher. Robbins on base a few times as Cade King takes off. Swung on and missed from Robbins. No throw. Bobbled on the transfer, and Cade King, hey, maybe he is known for his wheels as he steals a bag. Now runner at second. Josh Robbins, a chance for a one-out RBI here in the top of the second inning. Again, the score tied 2-2. Nuggets came out to an early 2-0 lead, and Eugene answered back in the bottom half. That one chopped down the third base line. Eboa comes set. Now here's the pitch. That one, Robbins might have been looking for a breaking ball, but sent packing swinging. First strikeout of the evening for Eboa.
the second baseman, number 6, Nick Bastendorf.
We're back to the top of the lineup. Nick Bastendorf, number 1 hitter in this GP lineup, started off this game with a single. Came around to score. Pitch from Ebola is low. Ball 1. And these two teams tied in the Area 4 standings. So whoever wins this one will pull ahead. They'll be in third place officially. They'll be in fourth place officially after this one. But, who knows how long they'll stay, as again, these two teams flip around and play in Grants Pass tomorrow evening. And as I was saying, we'll bring you Game 2. But we encourage you to come out to the All Sports Park in Grants Pass by the Rogue River. Now on fly ball. Right fielder coming in. Prescott makes the catch to end the inning. No runs come across off a one hit from Grants Pass. Cade King left stranded at second. Still 2-2 your score as we head to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Southern Oregon Sanitation, your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs, and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. Les Schwab Tires, pride in performance since 1952. When you come in, they still come running. At Les Schwab Tires, if they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it. Les Schwab Tires.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We're in the bottom of the second inning, tied up at 2. As you see there on the BIMART scoreboard. Also, the BIMART Game of the Week brought to you by Robco. The Can-Do Company, exactly. Due up for Eugene here in the bottom half of the second. Griffin Lesoir and Cal Morgan. Then Trent Keeler, we're back to the top of the order.
Levasseur, his mom just tapped me on the shoulder. They're sitting right behind us. Base rip into left center field. Tyler run up with it. So the Challengers not laying over and calling it quits. They need a split here on their home diamond to avoid what happened to Grants Pass the other night, getting swept. But wanted to mention Robco, the Can-Do Company. The Robertson family have been supporting youth athletics and activities, community events for kids and youth since 1962. No job too small, no job too large for Robco, the Can-Do Company. Tonight's broadcast powered by Robco. Thanks to Byron and Eric, the Robertson family. Ooh. The umpiring crew, I was talking, and I didn't get the gentleman's name, but they're from Salem tonight. The Eugene Association really Lane County thin. They did get him at first. I thought so. But they're down on umpires, and across the way, Willamette Valley in a twin bill with Medford. Not yet able to get a score, but we will shortly. And so they called in the Salem umps to work this game tonight. Nate Morgan. Starters for Grants Pass, Cam Allison. It was Cam Allison. Colton Fisher, we saw last week in Medford, got blasted in the first inning of that nightcap game. We've seen Cade King as a starter. And then Tyler Runn and Cade Kissel. I think the rotation for the next 10 games is probably going to be Allison, Morgan, Runn, and Kissel. And then if they need to spot start either King or Fisher in there, they would. Again, Sebastian Bovin is not going to be able to start, and may not, maybe until the tournament time, if at all. Off-speed pitch by Morgan, got him swinging, and down goes Cal Morgan. Morgan fans Morgan in a 2-2 tie on the BIMART scoreboard. Bottom of the second inning in the Emerald City of Eugene. the uniqueness for, you were mentioning the crowds and stuff, they still draw pretty good here. Had BIMART night the other night, and they got another one coming up. They do pretty good with that. But, you know, you look at the rest of the Area 4. Eugene, Roseburg, Medford, Grants Pass, Klamath. Klamath and Medford have collegiate summer teams they have to contend with, and that bites into your share of the marketing audience, so to speak, your customer base. Eugene has the Eugene Emeralds, minor league baseball, and teams like Salem. So, you know, Roseburg doesn't, and Grants Pass doesn't. They're the only show in town, the only game in town, so to speak. So tomorrow night, hope you'll pack the park. It'll be a hot one, but it'll be great. We've got the only soft serve ice cream in a restaurant and concession stand. Now, Eugene, here at Swede Johnson, they claim, you know, the home plate grill is the best in the state. I contend that, and I just let them know that I think the All Sports Park, our volunteer crew, does a great job. Soft serve ice cream, and you can get a Pepsi float, a root beer float.
Lemonade is the best it's ever tasted.
Oh, man. But I'll tell you what, I watched him doling out some of the nacho chili French fries. Oh, my goodness. Worm burner up to short. Kissel, one hop, and it gets by King. It'll be a throw in air on Cade Kissel. And the challengers with 2 out have a runner aboard and a 2-2 tie. But anyway, so tomorrow night, yeah, it's supposed to be 100, 102 at first pitch for the first game at 5 o'clock. By 7:30, hope you'll come out and support Nuggets youth baseball, as this league title's still up for grabs. And Grants Pass, I think, made a huge statement winning that first game behind Cameron Allison, and you know, putting up 13 hits, scoring 11 to say, hey, we're back. Medford's in the rearview mirror, and nothing you can do about that one. So come out tomorrow night, $3 for adults, $2 for seniors and students to get in. And it's a 5 o'clock start for the doubleheader tomorrow night. And I would suspect we'll see Tyler Runn and Cade Kissel in that game. Could be King in one of them, though. You never know. We'll have to see. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days. Maybe not. Might be. It could be different. I don't know. But Bovin, maybe he can start and go 3 innings.
Could go, yeah, 2-3 innings. I was just going to say.
Boy, it's nice now the sun's off of us, huh? Whew. Ooh, plunked him. Boy, you know, why does it always happen with 2 outs? You know, you get an error, then you hit a guy, and now all of a sudden they got 2 on with 2 out. And you're looking at what? The number 3 hitter, Wilkinson, a great stick again. You know, Crater, Churchill, you know what that battle was like in the Midwestern League all season long, and has been for a couple of years. Wilkinson, star pitcher, but has not pitched this summer. He's heading to University of Portland, and the Pilots coaching staff said, nope, we're not letting you throw this summer. Shut it down. Got started late there. Morgan's good, though. I like Morgan. Good control pitcher. Throws strikes. Lets his defense back him up. Nice block by Robbins. The runner gets a jump. And on to third goes Trent Keeler. But they'll have a chance for a force play up the middle, as Edwards stayed anchored at first. So the sun's still a factor in the outfield. You see Bennett Rogers in right field, Rund in center, Vinny Zavolta in left field. They're all in the daylight and sunlight. Those are hard balls to get to. And there goes the runner as Edwards will steal second. The count of ball 2 strikes to Wilkinson. Well, University of Portland getting a good one. Pilots are tough in that West Coast Conference. Fly ball deep to right field. Bennett Rogers on the move. Going back, squares up to it, makes the catch and puts it away. Well played ball by Bennett Rogers. First thing he did was turn and head back. And Rogers comes up with a big fly ball out to retire Wilkinson and the challengers, who will leave runners at second and third, both in scoring position, And we've played 2 in Eugene of the nightcap of this Area 4 AAA Legion doubleheader. The end of 2 on the BIMART scoreboard. Grants Pass 2, Eugene 2. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live online at grantspassnuggets.com.
Robco Incorporated. Robco, the can-do company since 1962. Call 476-2132. 476-2132. Robco. No job too big, no job too small. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. This broadcast is presented in part by BIMART, who delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BIMART.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Getting set for the top of the 3rd inning. That ball came close to us as we're tied up here in the 3rd inning in Eugene. 2-2 your score on the BIMART scoreboard. Nuggets took game 1, looking to take game 2, and going to try to get ahead here. It's going to be Rogers, Zavolta, and Run to get this one started for the Nuggets. 2, 3, 4 hitters. First pitch from Eboa is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Bassendorf, 1 for 1 so far. Rogers, 0 for 1 so far. He flew out to left field to be the first out in the 1st inning. 1 ball, 1 strike after that foul tip. It'll be interesting to see how these two teams will fare in Grants Pass. We saw this will be the 4th pitcher for the Challengers pitching today. Wonder how many arms they'll have left come tomorrow. Rogers gets hit by a pitch to lead off this inning.
Hey, we got some life out of the Nugget dugout, man. They're razzing Rogers. Are you okay? I love it, man. See, now they're loose. They're making noise.
It's got to have fun.
Yeah, you got to have fun. Stay alive out there, man. They're as good a team as anybody in the state.
First pitch to Zavolta, called a strike.
What time zone was that? So we're going to get the call like 3 hours later on the strike call? Jeez Louise. You notice some umpires he's really late.
Like you said, the first game like to keep us in suspense.
I'm not fanging on the blue. That's a tough job, I'll tell you what. Have you umpired any at all? Oh, man. I'd take basketball any day, what I did for many years. Baseball umpire, it's a tough job, no doubt about it. But these guys done a good job. They've been consistent. You know, I like the umps myself that, the strike zone is big. Swing the bats, boys. Okay? I'm going to call it in and out. It's going to be the same. It's going to be off the black about 6 inches, so you're going to have to swing. Rogers jumps back on the bag at first. Snap throw from Updegrave. Updegrave, guess where he's going? With Josh Robbins to Umpqua Community College, kid out of Oak Ridge. I talked to him in between games briefly. He said, I said, how far is Oak Ridge? About 40 minutes. I said on there, he said, it's about an hour. But he said, my dad lives right over here on River Road, so I stay with him most of the summer. Runner going, and Zavolta fouls it away. Rogers got a good jump. Remember, it was Bennett that went on his own, we think, in the first game and got thrown out, right?
Yeah, but, I mean, there was a couple of base running miscues. That wasn't the only one in the first game. Luckily, they were able to come ahead, but got to just stay smart on the base paths. I touched a little bit on that. Just the decision-making, just in general with this team, needs to stay up to par. And Rogers goes again.
Oh,
that's a high fly ball.
Drive into right center and caught. Run down. Unbelievable play. And the throw back to first almost doubled up Rogers. My. Lavassier in center field with a great catch. Griffin Lavassier.
That was a hard hit ball into the gap. He had to range a long way for that one.
Mama Lavassier, send the email to josh@GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Okay.
We kind of butchered his name earlier. We apologize.
Wouldn't be our first, probably not going to be our last.
Boy, they almost doubled up Rogers. You see he got back on both knees, barely at the bag. Well hit ball, though, by Zavolta. That was a great catch.
Well, we saw Zavolta make a catch of his own in the first game, diving out into left field.
Boy, he's quite a player, isn't he? I'll tell you what, Feather River, look for him to go on from there to maybe Sac State or something like that. He's that good. He can play at the next level. Run. Is that run or King? That's run.
Little bloop behind the shortstop for a base hit.
Hey, but he'll take it.
It'll get the job done for sure.
Yeah. That's what run needs, too, is a couple of hits like that just to get him out of off the schneid, you know. So the Nuggets in a 2-2 tie. The top of the third, the nightcap game, have runners at first and second with one out. Trey Froge will bat for the Nuggets. There go the runners. They got them moving right off the bat. I like that. With one out, good time to move them. First pitch. You force the action. You know, Froge gets a good cut on one, a good swing, gets the bat on it. He might get both those runs in.
Oh, 0-1 to Froge. Again, runners on first and second. Eboa checks his runner.
Talked with Eboa before the games earlier during batting practice, and it was arguable he or Lund who was going to throw the first game. I think Lund wanted to go the nightcap, but Eboa a little hard throwing, a little tougher under the lights to pick up a hard thrower versus a lefty who's more crafty. As it were, Lund was knocked out, 4 1/3 in the opening game? 11 runs, 13 hits, 12 left for the Nuggets in the opening game. 5 runs, 7 hits, 4 left for Eugene as Eboa's changeup misses. And he goes behind 2 balls and a strike. We're in the top of the third. Go ahead and jump on it now. We got you covered here. Eboa from the stretch. Time called at the plate. Good by Froge. Step out of there. Get command of the at-bat here. Again, Medford across the way in Springfield at Willamette Valley. No score on that doubleheader with the Titans. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and down goes Froge. Or that's strike 2. Excuse me, 2-2. Josh mentioned Roseburg wins their 11th straight at home, beating Klamath Falls. It's going to be one of those races. Most everybody probably will split the 4-game season series. Fastball in tight, and it runs full. Rogers at second for Grants Pass. Tyler Runn with the lead at first. And there's ball 4. The bags are loaded. So a chance to break this 2-2 tie. Kissel will come to bat. And for Cade, the Nugget shortstop. Be a second look at Eboa. Grounded out to third in his first at bat to end the first inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Nuggets shortstop. Again, tomorrow night, games 3 and 4 of this season series at the All Sports Park, 5 o'clock start. And we have a promotion, too. We want to invite you to join us online, our new website, GrantsPassNuggets.com. We're nearing 10,000 visitors to the website. And if you email us at info@GrantsPassNuggets.com, info@GrantsPassNuggets.com, we're able to track your email, but you're going to have to email us, and we can track it. And then when you click on the website, we'll find out the 10,000th visitor. And we are how many away, Josh? About 300? We've been getting about 250, 260 a day.
Should be there within the next 2-3 days.
The 10,000th visitor. If you email at info@GrantsPassNuggets.com, will win a $25 gift card from Red Robin in Grants Pass. Our 10,000 website visitor. There's 10,000 reasons we want to win, believe me. And Nugget fans have showed that coming to the website. They got a great chance to bust this thing open right here with 1 out. The bag's juiced. Swing through and a miss. Strike 3. Got him on a pitch down low and away. So now 2 out, and the base is jacked for Nate Morgan. His turn at Eboa. Damian Karian Eboa out of Junction City, graduated this year. Heading to college of Siskiyou, where he will play. Coached by Josh Riley, Sutherland graduate 2001. Assisted by Kellen Hobie, who graduated just right across the way. As you see the Highlanders on the wall there at North Eugene. Hobie, I think 2000, 2002. He's the head coach at Sheldon High School in the Southwest Conference. Change up. Pounded foul at the plate. Morgan can help himself out right here. Curveball.
That pitch has a lot of movement on, a lot of spin. He's thrown it a few times already, but
interesting that a plane is flying left or right over us. The airport is behind us and to the northwest. Fastball got him swinging, strike 3, and they leave the bases loaded in the top of the 3rd. We'll go to the home half of the 3rd. On the BIMART scoreboard, it's still Grants Pass 2, Eugene 2. From Sweet Johnson Stadium, Gary Selby Field in Eugene. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live online at GrantsPassNuggets.com.
For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Southern Oregon Sanitation, your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs, and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. Les Schwab Tires, pride in performance since 1952. When you come in, they still come running. At Les Schwab Tires, if they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it. Les Schwab Tires.
welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. And to the bottom of the 3rd inning, still knotted up at 2 here in Eugene at Sweet Johnson Stadium. Due up for Eugene here in the bottom of the 3rd inning is going to be Peyton Bracey, Charlie Updegrave, and Preston White. 4, 5, and 6 due up for Eugene to try to put a go-ahead run across and take the lead here in the early going of this game. First pitch to Bracey. Finds the zone. Lower part of the zone from Nate Morgan. Good pitch. Ground ball, Froge. It hits his wrist, bounces off his glove, and he's just going to eat it. Bracey's going to reach on an error. Payne Bracey will reach first base on a base hit, and that'll bring up Charlie Updegrave. Reached on a base hit his last time, was left stranded at second base. Gets past Robbins, didn't know where it was, and Bracey's going to advance to second base. Morgan comes set. That one in the dirt. Robbins keeps it in front of him this time, so Bracey's forced to stay. That one up and in. Updegrave will get a base on a walk. Meeting at the mound as head coach Mike Reese steps out. We're going to step aside as well, still knotted up at 2, with runners at first and second. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. At My Circle K,
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Meeting on the mound is through, and in the meantime, looks to be right-hander Colton Fisher warming up in the Nuggets bullpen. Again, runners on first and second. Game still tied. Preston White going to get a chance here to do some damage against Nate Morgan, showing bunt. Was going to commit to it, but that ball bounces to the plate.
We had a little discussion during the break whether wild pitch, pass ball. I mean, when the pitch is in the dirt, it's a wild pitch. And Morgan's had a little control problem here. Hit a guy, walked a guy. Wild pitch moves the runners up. So now they're going to play small ball with nobody out, give up and out to move them over. As the number 6 man is Preston White at bat.
White beats out the infield single, and everyone moves up a base, so bases are going to be loaded for Jonathan Prescott.
The right fielder, number 16, Jonathan Prescott.
Prescott his last time grounded out to end the first inning. No outs, though, so a ground out could push home a run. The corners are in. Middle infield, a double play depth. That one low. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to John Prescott. That one low as well. 3 balls, no strikes. Nate Morgan in danger of walking home a run here. Again, no outs. That one finds his own. Thinking Prescott still doesn't have a green light on this swing. We'll see what Morgan can pull out of his back pocket, try to get one across. And he can't, and that one will bounce, and it'll walk in a run.
Head coach Mike Reese coming to the mound. Fisher has ended his warm-up in the bullpen, so probably going to make a move right here. And they are. Called to the bullpen for the Nuggets with nobody out in the bottom of the third. Bases loaded walk given up by Nate Morgan. And the BIMART Eugene Challengers have taken a 1-run lead. 3-2 our score. Eugene over Grants Pass. We'll step aside. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live online at GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Mox Auto Sales. Mock, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars at Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass. They bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox and service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix for your summer home improvement projects. If you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix, 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. Mox Auto Sales. Mock, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars at Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass. They bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox and service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix for your summer home improvement projects. If you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix, 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Right-hander Colton Fisher's finished throwing his warm-up tosses, and we're going to get right back into the action. First hitter up, Griffin Levasseur. Fisher's faced with a bases-loaded situation, no outs in the bottom of the third inning. 1 run is already across. Now on a ground ball, chopper. Kissel's going to take it to second for 1, and the throw on the back end is going to be too late, so 1 run will come across in the process. Levasseur makes it on a fielder's choice, and that brings up Cal Morgan, left fielder. Struck out back in the second inning, his only plate appearance so far. Again, oldies, or at least the runner on third, still Morgan's responsibility. Colton Fisher, good breaking ball. 2 strikes. No balls to Cal Morgan. Another breaking ball gets him swinging. Cal Morgan, second time he's been sent back. Brings up Trent Keeler, number 1 hitter in the lineup, shortstop. 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch, reached on an error. Now another breaking ball from Fisher misses. 1 ball, no strikes to the leadoff hitter, Keeler. That one tad outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 4-2 your score on the BIMART scoreboard. Again, we are on the road in Eugene, but these two teams will play again in Grants Pass tomorrow night. Fouled off, catches a piece of our home plate umpire, so time will be called. Give him a second. Robbins takes this opportunity, talking to Fisher. And these two teams are tied right now in the Area 4 standings, both at 4 and 5 right now in Area 4. Tied for 4th place, so by the end of tonight, these two teams will not be tied. Someone will be definitively 4th place, someone will be definitively 5th place. Behind them will be Klamath Falls. 2-1 pitch. Misses outside and low, 3-1. That one misses low. Fisher issues a walk that will load the bases.
The second baseman, number 14, Keller Edwards.
Keeler on first. White on third. And Lavaseur on second. That brings up Keller Edwards. Now on a ground ball. Froge comes up with it. The throw on to first will be in time to end the inning.
For the Challengers, 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 left.
2 runs get pushed across for Eugene. They leave 3 on base. Score is 4-2 on the BIMART scoreboard. We head to the top of the 4th inning. The Nuggets will try to answer back. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
This broadcast is presented in part by BIMART, who delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BIMART. Today's game is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Hardware Home Center and the Fields family. Your hometown hardware store is Fields, where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Hardware Home Center opens 7 days a week in Murphy. Burger King of Southern Oregon is proud to bring you this broadcast. 60 years of our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger King of Southern Oregon. From Ashland to Canyonville, Burger King. This broadcast...
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We get started with the top of the 4th inning. Cade King will fly out to start this inning. Brings up number 9 hitter Josh Robbins, struck out in his first plate appearance. Nuggets trying to answer back to that 2-run inning from Eugene. The 1-0 from Eboa is a fly ball deep to right field. Prescott goes back and handles it. That night wind kind of killed that one. That might have gone out earlier today.
The second baseman, number 6.
2 quick outs brings up Nick Bastendorf. 1 for 2 tonight. Bastendorf got this game started with a single and then rounded out in the second. Oh, 1 to count to him. That one a breaking ball, grounded over to White. Takes a couple steps, tosses it on to Wilkinson for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits. No runners left on for the Nuggets as they go down 1-2-3. 4-2 your score here in Eugene. Stay tuned. You're watching Grants Pass Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Robco Incorporated. Robco, the can-do company since 1962. Call 476-2132. 476-2132. Robco. No job too big, no job too small. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. This broadcast is presented in part by BIMART, who delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BIMART. Robco Incorporated.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. The score here in Eugene, 4-2. The Challengers are leading. Due up for them is going to be Cole Wilkinson, Peyton Bracey, and Charlie Updegrave. 3, 4, and 5 for Eugene.
The first baseman, number 24, Cole Wilkinson.
Colton Fisher still out there on the mound for the Nuggets. Hopefully he can keep this lineup at bay as he moves forward in this game.
Still out there. He just got there, but he took over for Morgan, who was the starter. And we'll get the totals for Nate as this ball lifted into right center. Run to his left near the crease, makes the catch, puts it away. So we can close the book on Nate Morgan, who starts the nightcap. Eugene leading 4-2 on the BIMART scoreboard. 4 runs, 4 hits for Eugene. 2 runs, 3 hits for Grants Pass. The Nuggets win the opening game tonight, beating the Challengers 11-5. 2 other Area 4 finals we have for you in the opening games tonight. Across the way in Springfield, Medford, the league leaders, defeat the Willamette Valley Titans 5-1. So Medford goes to 7-2 in league and wins their 25th game of the year against 8 defeats. The defending Area 4 champions. Willamette Valley goes to 5-4. This ball smashed down to Froge. He handles it. He's up and across in time to get the out. 2 gone. So Medford 7-2, Willamette Valley 5-4, Roseburg 5-4 after their 11-6 win over Klamath Falls. So Willamette Valley and Roseburg tied for second. Then Grants Pass and Eugene are tied for third. And Klamath Falls at 2-7. Same matchups tomorrow night, but at opposite venues. So Eugene will head south to the All Sports Park to meet the Nuggets in Grants Pass. Willamette Valley will head to Harry and David Field to take on the Medford Mustangs. And Roseburg will head to the Basin at Kiger Stadium to meet the Klamath Falls Falcons. After tonight, halfway through the 20-game league schedule. So 2 weeks from tonight, actually, let's see, what is this, the 11th? 2 weeks from tonight, we'll enter the Super Regional Playoffs, best of 3. And the winners advance into the state tournament in Roseburg, July 28th. There's strike 3, so Fisher gets a strikeout and sends Updegrave down. And the challengers go in order, 3 up, 3 down in the 4th, and through 4 on the BIMART scoreboard. It's Eugene 4, Grants Pass 2. You're watching GP Nuggets TV online at grantspassnuggets.com.
Mox Auto Sales. Mock, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars. At Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass, they bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox. And service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix. For your summer home improvement projects, if you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix. 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a Kickback Reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We're going to be in the top of the 5th inning here at Swede Johnson Stadium. There you see the home crowd for the challengers. And that's pretty much everyone that's here is move across. No one's really behind home plate. Everyone is rooting here for their team. Here for the Eugene BIMART Challengers as we're going to get set for the 5th inning of play. Due up for the Nuggets is going to be Bennett Rogers, Vinny Zavolta, and Tyler Runn, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in this lineup. Bennett Rogers going to hope to continue swinging his hot bat, trying to get a rally started. Again, the Nuggets do trail 4-2 in this one. First pitch to him is lined foul on the third base line.
Rogers in the opening game was what, 3 for 4?
He was 4 for 4 with a walk.
Hits this one hard in the air and caught in center field. First out in the 5th inning. So 3 for 4 you said?
4 for 4 with a walk.
4 for 4. Okay. One out with Damian Carrion Eboa throwing for the BIMART Eugene Challengers.
Vinny Zavolta getting his third chance here. 0 for 2 thus far. He reached on an error, but besides that, he's flying out.
You mentioned home of the 2010 North Eugene Highlander 5A state champions. I broadcast that state championship game on the OSAA radio network. It was played at Kaiser Stadium north of Salem. Winning pitcher in that game. Former Beaver freshman All-American, a former Beaver All-American pitcher. Been taxied up and down to the big squad of the Seattle Mariners, currently residing in Tacoma in the AAA with the Rainiers. Andrew Moore, one of the great ones. He was just a sophomore, I believe, when they won that state title. And he finished his high school career, I think he was 44-4, something like that, his win-loss record. And, of course, now in the big leagues, Matt Boyd, former Beaver, took a loss yesterday, pitching for the Detroit Tigers, but Corey Nicholson, then the head coach at North Eugene, still the athletic director at North Eugene, had a tremendous ball club. Hard hit ball, past third. Well hit for Zavolta, takes a big rounding turn. And Vinny Zavolta with a 1-out single for the Nuggets. in the top of the fifth, trailing 4-2. So Volta earlier tonight. We get totals on those maybe?
Zavolta earlier tonight, 3 base hits, a double. Grounded out and flied out over 5 plate appearances.
Continues to hit the ball well. Under the lights at Sweet Johnson Stadium. Beautiful night. Again, promotion on our website. If you email us at info@grantspassnuggets.com. info@grantspassnuggets.com. If you email us and you are the 10,000, is that right? 10,000. Is that really 10,000 visitors? I mean, I scratch my head saying, wow, in 37 days since the website launched on June 5th, the first game at Medford, we are nearing the 10,000 visitor. If you email us and are the 10,000 visitor, you're going to win a $25 gift card from Red Robin of Grants Pass. Again, email us, spread the word, text your friends, log on to grantspassnuggets.com, drop an email. At the bottom of the home page, you'll see the address there, info@grantspassnuggets.com. Fouled back, big swing by Trey Froge. Well, Froge, even though he's had that uppercut, it was to his advantage in the game one. He had a sac fly RBI, got the ball in the air, needed to do what he did to get a run in.
In fact, 2 sac fly RBIs.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? That's right. So right here it'd be great with 2 out, though, if he could put it on the ground, get it through. There goes Vinny, and it's fouled away. So Volta on the move. So again, drop us an email and then be clicking back on that website, because it will show us from your email who's the 10,000 visitor. Curveball in there, punched out, strike 3. Caught Froge looking. Great pitch by Damian Eboa. Down go the Nuggets, leaving a runner on. They left a dozen on in the opening game, winning 11-5, but here in the nightcap, in the top of the fifth, they're down 2 runs. On the BIMART scoreboard, Eugene 4, Grants Pass 2. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live online at grantspassnuggets.com.
Robco, the can-do company since 1962. Call 476-2132. 476-2132. Robco. No job too big, no job too small. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. This broadcast is presented in part by BIMART, who delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BIMART. Robco Incorporated. Robco, the can-do company since 1962. Call 476-2132. 476-2132. Robco. No job too big, no job too small. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. This broadcast is...
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on grantspassnuggets.com. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Eugene BIMART Challengers lead 4-2, and Preston White gets plunked to lead off this inning. Not a way you want to start off an inning if you're Colton Fisher. That brings up Jonathan Prescott. That one popped up, going to end up foul. Roseburg Dock Stewarts win game 2. They win game 2 8-3 versus Klamath Falls. Taking both of them there, that extends their win streak to 12 at home. Prescott grounds out, and that brings up Griffin Lavasseur. A 1 to Lavasser. White is on second. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning again. Eugene leading 4-2. That one chopped foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Colton Fisher comes set, and here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Colton Fisher sends another one packing, his second strikeout.
Left fielder, number 6, Cal Morgan.
First pitch to Morgan, in there, first strike 1. Though 1 is fouled off, make that 0-2, 2 outs. Again, Cal Morgan, he's struck out twice already today, in danger of doing it for a 3rd time.
So Fisher can continue to do the job he's doing. A couple strikeouts, he's held him scoreless and hitless, right?
Yes, he has.
And the Nuggets will have 6 more outs for a chance to tie the game. So all you can ask of the reliever is go in, don't give up anything. Morgan, it just wasn't his night. Again, he closed the books on Morgan in 2 innings. Gives up 4 runs, 3 of the 4 earned. Only had 1 strikeout. Walked 3 and had 3 wild pitches. Lifted in the air. Who's got it? King coming in at first will put it away. And that'll do it for the Challengers.
Inning-ending fly out, 4-2 still your score. One runner left on for Eugene as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Nuggets get another chance here to try to bite away at this lead. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Is presented in part by BIMART, who delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BIMART. Today's game is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Hardware Home Center and the Fields family. Your hometown hardware store is Fields, where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Hardware Home Center opens 7 days a week in Murphy. Burger King of Southern Oregon is proud to bring you this broadcast. 60 years of our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger King of Southern Oregon. From Ashland to Canyonville, Burger King. This broadcast is presented in part by BIMART, who delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BIMART. Today's game is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Hardware Home Center and the Fields family. Your hometown hardware store is Fields, where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Hardware Home Center opens 7 days a week in Murphy. Burger King of Southern Oregon is proud to bring you this broadcast. 60 years of our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger King of Southern Oregon. From Ashland.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV on GrantsPassNuggets.com. The Nuggets are trailing 4-2 here on the road in Eugene. Starting off this inning, Cade Kissel going to try to get some sort of rally started for the Nuggets, and they're going to chip away at this lead. First pitch from Eboa. Fouled back behind the seats. Again, 2-4 our score. Eboa, a little bit shaky in the first inning, but has found his stride, putting up zeros ever since the first inning. Only giving up 3 hits since that first inning. One and one to Kissel. Here it is. That one's low. He holds up in time. Kissel 0 for 2 today, strikeout and a ground out so far. Following him is going to be Colton Fisher. Count still even at 2. Getting Kissel, getting on base here would be huge for the Nuggets. And that one, line drive into center field, and he'll do just that. Leadoff single for Kissel. And if they can convert on that, that will be big. So now Colton Fisher. His first at bat in this one. Last game, Fisher 2 for 3. Double and a single for him on the ledger earlier on this evening. The move to first, he gets in there safely. Another move. Eboa very preoccupied. Again, we'd like to remind you, protect the paint of your car and save at the pumps of your locally owned My Circle K and Chevron car washes powered by Coven Oil. You can save 10 cents a gallon with every car wash purchases. To find a new car wash this year, visit mycirclek.com. Colton Fisher heading the count 1-0. That one misses as well. 2-0 the count. There you see Kissel on first base. Been a little bit streaky once we hit the league part of the season, but just like the rest of these guys, needs to find his stride as we head into the Super Regionals and then, of course, the playoffs. The state championship playoffs, that is. 2 on the count to Fisher. That's a high fly ball. Levasseur doesn't have to move very far, and he makes the catch. So it'll be the first out in this inning. Cade King, first baseman, going to follow behind Fisher. King's had 2 plate appearances thus far, a single in the second, and a fly out in the fourth. 1 out here, Eboa. Going to try to get out of this inning as well. Again, Cade Kissel with the leadoff single. Now on a fly ball, shallow left field. Morgan gets under it, makes the catch for out number 2. Number 9 hitter Josh Robbins, the catcher. 0 for 2 today.
The catcher,
See, the wind kind of died down since earlier this afternoon when we first got here. Quite windy, but now the ball carrying a lot less, especially this night air. First pitch to Robbins. Chopped up to shortstop. Keeler throws on to second for the third and final out of the inning. One hit, but no one comes across for the Nuggets in the sixth. They're going to have to leave it all up to the seventh. It's up to Colton Fisher to keep the challengers where they are. Stay tuned. Watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Mox Auto Sales. Mock Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars. At Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass, they bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox. And service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix. For your summer home improvement projects, if you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix, 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Colton Fisher finishing up his warm-up pitches, getting set to face the top of the lineup. Trent Keeler, Keller Edwards, and Cole Wilkinson. 1, 2, and 3 to start the bottom of the sixth inning. Getting 4-2 your score here in Eugene. The Nuggets traveling tonight. They'll be back in Grants Pass tomorrow. We encourage you to come out to the All Sports Complex, or All Sports Park, in Grants Pass by the Rogue River. We'll be bringing you Game 2, but we invite you to come out for Game 1. Keeler shows bunt, but pulls back in time, 1-0. That one from Fisher finds his own. Good hard pitch. Evens up the count at 1. Fisher so far through 3 innings of work. Hasn't given up a hit. He's walked a couple, but he's matched that same number in strikeouts, so he's been able to cover his tracks. 2 on the count. That one chopped. Kissel jumps to get to that one behind the bag. The throw on to first. Oh, he beats it out just barely. Very close play. I'm going to have to agree with the call, though. And Keeler going to reach first on a base knock. Brings up Keller Edwards, second baseman. Got a base hit in the first inning. He was hit by a pitch, grounded out so far. That one bunted, straight up in front of the mound. Colton Fisher grabs that one barehanded, but bobbles it on the throw. He'll just hold on to it, and Edwards, he'll get on first as well. Brings up Cole Wilkinson. Again, no outs here, bottom of 6. Nuggets are trailing, so Fisher going to have to really work hard to get out of this one without any runs. This is a very important inning to go scoreless. So again, Cole Wilkinson going to show bunt initially, but that one will miss low. Wilkinson 0 for 3 so far, a couple flyouts, a ground out. Shows bunt again, but it misses low again. The throw down to second. Very, very close. little bit of a collision at second base, but I believe Kissel's just going to walk it off. 2-0 the count to Wilkinson. Behind him in the lineup is going to be Peyton Bracey and Charlie Updegrave. I guess Kissel got dinged up pretty hard. They might take him out of the game here, but we'll get you defensive replacements. We're going to step aside real quick. Again, your score 4-2 on the BIMART scoreboard. Runners at first and second. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
In part by BIMART, who delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and lucky number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BIMART. Robco Incorporated. Robco, the can-do company since 1962. Call 476-2132. 476-2132. Robco. No job too big, no job too small. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. This broadcast is presented in part by BIMART, who delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and lucky number Tuesday. Get ready for your season.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We're at the bottom of the sixth inning. Eugene leads 4-2. Grants Pass got out to an early lead in this one, 2-0, but Eugene answered right back. They tied it up until the third inning, a great third inning for them. Eugene was able to push across another two, and that's how we get to this scoreline again. The Nuggets are traveling here in Eugene, and defensive replacement now is no defensive replacement. Okay, so Kate Kissel stays in the game. A little bit of a collision at second base, but he looks all right. We'll continue play. Again, both these teams tied for fourth in Area 4. That one bunted down. Wilkinson beats that one out again. Fisher just going to have to hold on to it. So Keeler beats out an infield single that was hit to second base, and then Edwards and Wilkinson both bunt to get aboard, and that's how we get bases loaded with no outs in the bottom of the sixth inning. Fisher's really going to have to work for this one, but now I don't think Eugene can bunt infield in, force it any base. It's going to be tough for them to try to get one down and bunt. So it's going to be up to Peyton Bracey. Try to launch one out into the outfield grass, but infield also playing in. Froge, it's off his glove. One comes in. And they're waving Edwards as well, so Keeler and Edwards both come in. RBI single from Peyton Bracey. Makes the score 6-2 on the BIMART scoreboard.
The catcher, number 30,
Charlie Updegrave coming up now. 1 for 2. Base hit in the first, struck out in the fourth. Again, one strike to Updegrave. No outs in this inning. Runners at first and second. That pitch in there to the left-hander Updegrave. Pitcher comes set. The 0-2 is swung on, lined into center field. It takes a hop, and one is going to score. Wilkinson comes from second all the way around to home to score a run. RBI single for Charlie Updegrave. Updegrave is the catcher. They're going to bring Kyle Lund in to run for Updegrave. He's going to be out there at second base. Or, sorry, they're bringing him in for Peyton Bracey, the designated hitter. So Preston White's going to get a chance. Runners at first and second. Robbins goes out to talk to Fisher and just try to calm him down. He's given up those couple bump base hits, just wearing him out there. And now 7-2 the score on the BIMART scoreboard. Just got to stay calm. Got to get 3 outs here. There are runners at first and second. And Preston White, then John Prescott and Griffin Lavasser due up here. The next 3 hitters due in the bottom of the 6th inning. Robbins heads back home, and action's going to resume again. Preston White is up for Eugene. He's down 0-1 in the count to Colton Fisher. Fisher pitched very well up until this inning, but that's just how it goes sometimes. These teams in American Legion Baseball known for a few big innings each game, and you hardly ever see a team grind out games. Now on a fly ball into left field. That one will get by Zavolta. It's down by the pole. Lund will score. So as mentioned, Jonathan Prescott going to get a chance after Preston White's 2 RBI double. 1 RBI double. Is now 8-2 the score on your BIMART scoreboard. Fisher evens up the count to White or Prescott 1-1. Ground ball down the line will end up foul. Prescott 0 for 2. He did walk in the third. Third was the other big inning for Eugene as they scored 2 runs in the 3rd inning. That one a line drive into left field as well. Zavolta grabs that one. Play at the plate. A good throw from Zavolta might beat him. Just late. Updegrave will come around and score, and White will move to third.
The center fielder, number 12, Griffin Lavasser.
Lavasser comes up now. Struck out his last plate appearance. Reaching the bottom of the Eugene lineup, very quiet bottom of the lineup. Not a lot of action happening in the 7, 8, and 9 spots, but they can keep this rally going and really build upon this lead that they've gotten themselves. Bastendorf tosses on to King for the 2nd out. In the meantime, Preston White will score.
The left fielder, number 6, Cal Morgan.
Cal Morgan. He is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout to this point. But Griffin Lavasser will be credited with a RBI, even with the ground out. Base is empty, 2 outs, 0-2 count to Cal Morgan. 10-2 the score on the BIMART scoreboard. Very large inning for Eugene. Here's a pitch from Fisher. Popped foul. 0-2 pitch from Fisher. A breaking ball. That was a great breaking ball. Somehow Cal Morgan has the wherewithal to lay off. Fantastic pitch. 1-2 the count from Fisher. Now on another breaking ball, very close to the zone. Fisher locating these pitches very, very well. Count even at 2. Now on grounded hard to Bastendorf. He tosses it on to King for the third and final out of the inning, but in the process, Eugene hits all 9 hitters in the lineup starting from the first guy. 6 runs come across in the 6th. The Nuggets have a lot of work to do in the 7th. Stay tuned, you're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Southern Oregon Sanitation, your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs, and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. Les Schwab Tires, pride in performance since 1952. When you come in, they still come running. At Les Schwab Tires, if they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it. Les Schwab Tires. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal,
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. The score, as you see there on the BIMART scoreboard, 10-2. Eugene BIMART Challengers are leading here at home. After a big 6-run inning, the Nuggets have a lot to answer to, but looks like they've got the right guys to do it. Nick Bastendorf, Bennett Rogers, and Vinny Savolta going to try to get the rally started here for the Nuggets in the bottom or the top of the 7th. Bastendorf 1 for 3 so far. Pitch from Eboa is looked at for strike 1. Eboa's done very well again. We mentioned 2 runs he's given up. Both came in the first, but he's found his stride. He's putting up 5 scoreless innings. Only 4 hits since the first inning. And a great breaking ball to add to that. That thing moves a lot. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bastendorf. The 1-2 from Eboa. Another breaking ball. That one blooped out into left field for a single. Count 0-1 to Bennett Rogers. Make that 0-2 after Bastendorf's single. Eboa getting set to throw the 0-2 pitch. That's a breaking ball. Popped into foul territory. No one able to range over to that one. Wilkinson couldn't range far back enough. Still 0-2 the count. Bennett Rogers went 4 for 4 with a walk in the first game, and now in this one is 0 for 2. He was hit by a pitch. What we think is true, though, Bennett Rogers due for a base hit right here, 1-2 the count. That one in on the hands, evens up the count. Eboa fastball. Hit down to third. White's just going to go to 1 and get Bennett Rogers, but in the meantime, Bassendorf will advance to second. 1 out in the top of the 7th. That brings up Vinny Savolta. 1 for 2 so far.
The left fielder, number 4, Vinny Savolta.
Eboa checking his runner. Here's the pitch to Zavolta. That one a fastball. Too high, 1-0. Time is called. They're going to talk it over on the mound. After Zavolta, it will be Ty Rund, Trey Froge, and Cade Kissel. Going to try to continue this rally for the Grants Pass Nuggets. Eboa back on the rubber. He's going to get a chance here. 1-0. That one finds his own. Gets right across the plate. Zavolta takes strike 1. And that one hit hard, but grounded foul. One ball, 2 strikes the count. And Bassendorf is out at second. He started this inning off with a single. And now Zavolta going to try to move him all the way around. He could do that with a drive just about anywhere Bassendorf can run. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On your screen there, you can see behind Zavolta is Tyler Rund, getting ready for his chance there in the on-deck circle. That one hit hard, but foul. Zavolta just in front of these pitches. Eboa taking his time to get back on the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vinny Savolta, here's the pitch. A breaking ball fouled off. Eboa's breaking ball has moved a lot tonight. Nuggets dug out behind him, trying to rally, get into this one. And they're not out of it yet, but it is a big hill they have to climb to get back into it. That one, another ground ball foul. Vinny Zavolta just in front of every single one of these pitches. If he waits a millisecond, he'll be able to drive that pitch into left field. Count still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Eboa comes set. That one fouled off right behind us. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zavolta putting up a good fight here. He tips that one right back into Updegrave's glove. That will go down as a strikeout for out number 2. Tyler Rund, 1 for 3. Last chance for the Nuggets here. 2 outs again in the 7th. Runner at second. Game not over yet, but with every out, we get closer and closer. The Nuggets' hope dies and dies just a little more. 1 ball, no strikes to Tyler Rund. That one misses low. Rund takes a couple pretty good pitches, 2-0 the count. Two outs here in the top of the 7th inning. 3-0 the count to Rund. 2-out walk is not what you're looking for if you're Ebo. It's one of the last things you want, in fact. Just needs to put it in anywhere in the zone. Have Rund make contact. Yeah. Eboa finds the zone, 3-1 the count. Eboa very close to a complete game. That one lined into left field. They're going to say that it went foul, I believe. No, it stayed fair. So Bassendorf comes around to score RBI single from Tyler Rund. So Damian Eboa will leave 1 out away from a complete game. Warming up for Eugene is going to be Mason Croson. We'll let him warm up. We'll step aside. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Again, your score 10-2, or 10-3 rather, on the BIMART scoreboard. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Mox Auto Sales. Mock, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars. At Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass, they bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox. And service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix. For your summer home improvement projects, if you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix. 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. There's 2 outs here in the 7th. Nuggets trail by 7 with 2 outs. The Eugene Challengers call upon Mason Croson. Going to be called on in relief. Eboa couldn't go the distance, and now first task for Croson rather, is to get past third baseman Trey Froge. Again, he is also 1 for 2 in the nightcap. He takes that one. That'll even up the count at 1. And the Nuggets down to their last out, but are fighting after Tyler Rund's RBI single. Froge holds up in time. 2-1. Croson misses low with that one as well, 3-1. Nuggets staying alive. with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. That one misses as well. Tyler Run going to break off. We'll see if he tries to go for third. He does not. So runners at first and second. Still 2 away for the Nuggets. Croson now set to face Cade Kissel. Kissel singled his last time. He is 1 for 3. That one misses outside, 1-0. That one again misses from Croson. Just needs to throw strikes, let these Nuggets hit it. He's got a big enough lead. He doesn't have to dance around the strike zone here, just needs to pound the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. That one finds it. 2-1. Two outs in the top of the 7th. Now on hard ground ball over to short. Keeler on to first for the final out of the ball game. Eugene will steal the nightcap from the Nuggets. 10-3 the final score on the BIMART scoreboard. We'll bring you back for the post game. Stay tuned. This is GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Southern Oregon Sanitation. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. Les Schwab Tires, pride in performance since 1952. When you come in, they still come running. At Les Schwab Tires, if they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it. Les Schwab Tires.
Welcome back to Eugene Sweet Johnson Stadium at Gary Selby Field on the campus of North Eugene High School. This Area 4 AAA League doubleheader is in the books. Eugene and Grants Pass split. For the Nuggets, that was the mission and the goal, to get a split. You go on the road, play for a split. They did that, winning the opening game 11-5. But in the nightcap, Grants Pass opened up 2 runs. Eugene answered with 2 in the bottom of the opening frame, and then would add 2 more off of Grants Pass starter Nate Morgan. So to the 4th, Eugene had a 4-2 lead. Grants Pass was scoreless for a while, and the Challengers open up with 6 runs off reliever Colton Fisher in the 6th inning. Grants Pass did scratch out a run in the 7th, tried to stay alive, but end up dropping the nightcap. The totals in the game is Eugene wins Game 2 10-3. BIMART Eugene Challengers 10 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. For Grants Pass, 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors, and 8 left. Grants Pass's numbers are 3, 7, 1, and the Nuggets left 10 runners on base, a total of 22 runners left on base. Would be interesting to find out how many of those were walks that were left stranded and how many in scoring position, second and third. So 10-3, Eugene wins the nightcap, but the Nuggets came out, blasted Eugene in the opening game, winning 11-3. Cam Allison got the win. The 3-year Nugget player, the left-hander from North Valley, gets the win. The opening game, the Nuggets 11 runs, 13 hits, and again a dozen left. And the starting pitcher for Eugene, Kyle Lund, suffered the loss in the opening game. In the nightcap, the win goes to Damian Carrion Eboa, who graduated this year from Junction City and will play at College of the Siskiyous next spring. Eboa gets the victory and nearly a complete game victory, 1 out away from a complete game win for Eboa. The losses tagged to Grants Pass's Nate Morgan. Colton Fisher came in relief, gave up 6 runs in the 6th inning. But the Nuggets get a split. We take a look at the Area 4 league standings now, as both teams will turn around and head back and play tomorrow night at Grants Pass All Sports Park, 5 o'clock start at Agnew Lytle Field. Medford won the opening game across the way in Springfield on Beltline Road, beating Willamette Valley Titans at the Hamlin Sports Complex 5-1. We don't have a score on the nightcap. Medford leading the league going into the nightcap 6-2. Their win-loss record in league 24-8 overall. Willamette Valley at 5-3. Roseburg gets the sweep tonight as Doc Stewart's go to 6-4. And I guess we didn't update that website, but we'll get it updated for you here shortly. Doc Stewart's get the sweep over Klamath Falls, winning the opening game 11-6 and the nightcap 8-3. So it's Medford, then it's Willamette Valley at 5-4. Medford is 7-2. That stands corrected, 7-2. Maybe we can update this because I thought we did update that, and we did. Okay, so Medford is 7-2. And Willamette Valley 5-4. Roseburg is actually second place, 6-4 with the sweep over Klamath Falls. Willamette Valley 5-4. Eugene 5-5. Grants Pass goes to 4-6, and Klamath Falls is 2-8. We're halfway through the 20-game Area 4 AAA League schedule. And again, tomorrow night, Medford will host Willamette Valley. Klamath Falls will entertain Roseburg, and Grants Pass will greet this same BIMART Eugene Challenger team at the All Sports Park. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Want to remind you, send us an email at info@grantspassnuggets.com. Why? Our website is closing in on the 10,000th visitor. If you email us at info@grantspassnuggets.com and you are the 10,000th visitor, which we're about 300 away from that, you will win a $25 gift card from Red Robin of Grants Pass. Compliments of J. Reese Sports and the Grants Pass Nuggets. But it's over here tonight. The Nuggets get a split, and that's what you play for on the road. Can get back home tonight, a fairly decent time of hour, and get some rest. Back at the ballpark tomorrow at 3 o'clock for BP. 5 o'clock first pitch, the BIMART Eugene Challengers and Grants Pass Nuggets. Thanks for watching tonight. For Josh Eldridge, I'm Jay Reese, and so long from Sweet Johnson Stadium, Gary Selby Field in Eugene on the campus of North Eugene High School.